On June 18, 2007, tragedy struck in Charleston, South Carolina, when a fire broke out at the Super Sofa Store, a large furniture showroom and warehouse. The building's contents, combined with an open floor plan, created the perfect conditions for rapid fire spread. Crews were quickly overwhelmed. Initial challenges included a limited water supply, unfamiliar building layout, and the early collapse of the roof and walls. 9 Charleston firefighters made the ultimate sacrifice that night. This remains one of the deadliest firefighter line of duty deaths since 9/11, and it reshaped how the fire service thinks about accountability, incident command, and safety culture. Contributing factors. First, accountability was not maintained. Firefighters were self-assigning tasks without proper tracking. There was no consistent use of personnel accountability reports and no robust system to confirm who was operating where inside the structure. Second, there were command structure issues. The incident command system wasn't clearly deployed. No dedicated safety officer was assigned. Freelancing was occurring without being checked. That lack of coordination made it impossible to maintain situational awareness. Third, there were operational hazards. Crews made interior attacks under advanced fire conditions without a full 360-degree size up. Collapse potential wasn't identified in time. Ultimately, the building came down without warning, trapping firefighters who had no effective accountability system in place to ensure their location or safety. Lessons learned. The first and most critical is to improve accountability on the fire ground. That means using strict PAR intervals and implementing systems like passports, tags, or electronic accountability boards. Second, division and group supervisors must be assigned and enforce discipline so that freelancing doesn't happen. Third, a full 360-degree size up is mandatory before committing crews, especially in commercial occupancies with large fuel loads and collapse risks. Fourth, a dedicated incident safety officer must be present to monitor conditions, hazards, and accountability. Fifth, command and communication channels must be clear and unbroken. Firefighters inside should know who they report to, and command outside should know exactly who is operating inside. Finally, continuous monitoring of air supply and egress routes must be a priority. Crews need to know their way out, and command needs to ensure no one is left behind or unaccounted for. The Charleston Super Sofa fire is a sobering reminder of how quickly what seems like a routine fire can become fatal when accountability and command discipline break down. This tragedy reinforces that every department, large or small, must train aggressively, follow ICS principles, and enforce strict accountability systems. A culture where no firefighter operates without being tracked is not optional, it's survival. As leaders, officers, and firefighters, we owe it to those 9 fallen brothers to never repeat the same mistakes. For further study, we encourage you to review the full NIOSH report and post-incident analysis. You can scan the QR code on this slide or visit the link provided for in-depth findings and recommendations.